Boom, and just like that, I'm back.
Yoo-hoo.
Who's this? This is a stranger, isn't it?
Hello.
Can't watch on Twitch, having connection problems. No worries. Learn, train, play. That's absolutely fine. So, for those... Oh, God, the camera's falling all the time. Anyway, for those of you that don't see this face very often, this is Craig, who, he does loads and loads behind the scenes. He's the guy behind the website. And thank you so much for everything that you do.
That's all right.
Look, hold it up a bit. He's painting terrain for the tournament.
And I don't like painting.
No. But it's easy, isn't it?
Yes, and I will... I'm just doing this last little bit, and then I shall be with you permanently.
Just keep painting, it's fine. You keep painting, Craig. So, I haven't getting much painting done this month, which is odd.
You've left it for me.
But I think I left it for Lucy based on how much she's painted. So there's absolutely all sorts being painted up this month. Not so much by me. I have built so much though, Craig.
You have been on a roll with the building.
And last week alone, I played 6 because I did a 500-point game with Lucy as well.
Oh!
So I did 6 games last week. I think 5 of them, as of right now, are actually available for Patreons. Craig is a Patreon as well, so thank you very much.
All right.
But you can get early access to battle reports for as little as $1 a month, guys. So thank you very, very much to everybody that supported the channel via Patreon. And thank you to everybody who has made a donation towards the new computer, which would go a massive, massive long way, especially at the Dark Artisan Open. If we can get it for then, that would be outstanding.
It would work wonders.
Basically, I've got 4 gig of RAM in this computer. It takes a long time to render. I can't do much more live streaming than what you see here. If I plug a third camera in, it does... It dislikes it.
It doesn't go very well.
So a massive thank you to everybody that has donated. If you're able to do so, please donate via PayPal or by the Twitch, the button beneath Twitch, or by Super Chat on YouTube. Lucy Johnson has just tuned in. Hi lads, how are you doing? We're doing very well, thank you. But it's that time of the month where we show off what the team have been up to, but also what you guys have been up to as well. So, unsurprisingly, I have finally started my Death Guard, Craig.
It's about time.
It's about time, and they are dirty.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give you a game against the Angels with them, like.
Definitely. So this was the first 5 Marines that I painted up. I think I went a little bit heavy with the Typhus Corrosion.
But it's Death Guard, though, you can get away with it.
Yeah, and I didn't want to go typical colours as well, because obviously Ian's is normal, standard colours. So I went for Heresy colours.
They do look sweet.
Yep.
I like the bases. Terry
Escapes,
Terry's bases are really cool, and I like the acid.
They're actually the lava bases.
Yeah. Just looks like the Death Guards had a wee on some of them, but you know.
And Daz has joined us over on Twitch. Thank you very much for tuning in, Daz. I have also done the Demon Prince. Again, Heresy era colours. I didn't want it. Like, Ian's gone massively nurgly with his army. Don't get me wrong, it's fantastic, right?
It's very, very good army.
I want more Marini.
Yeah.
So,
but it's good to have 2 varieties on the channel as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see here I've gone to town with the Neelac Oxide, the Rise of Rust, and Typhus Corrosion.
It just looks like the Demon Prince is giving everybody the finger, though, doesn't it? The way that
I don't know why. I don't know why it's modelled that way, but
you would expect them to do that to the Imperium, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah. The next picture's out of order, so I'm sorry. But I did a couple of containers.
It looks like a container.
Oh, that's another thing as well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, If I give you like 6 containers to take home.
Actually, it could come out quite handy because I need a little bit of terrain for the kids' game on the weekend. So,
would you mind battering them up like this for me?
Well, I can try. I cannot make much more of a mess than I already do.
Just hoist some washes at it, sponge paint some browns and silvers and stuff, and it's all good.
Well, if you can trust me with it, I'll give it a go.
It's containers, mate.
Is that because I said all I've got to do is paint the radio?
Yes.
That's all I actually have, a radio and a lictor.
I want to give a massive shout out to the lads on the channel who's helping us out painting up the AdMech as well. So Wolfwraith Studios did 10 for me. Ali's doing 10. Bryn's doing 10.
Nice.
Ian's doing 10. Stephen's doing 10.
Why didn't you give Ian like 30? Because he'll get them done in like a day.
Because he put mine down and did Morty instead. And Sean Murtaugh is doing 10.
Very
And then
good.
I've done 10 myself, which is 70 out of the 85.
Ooh, no.
Yeah. So yeah, I did a tutorial on how to do this container. I didn't get many views. I want to do more paint tutorials, Craig, but no one seems bothered about them.
Hit you missy, I suppose, but if you get a nice catalogue going and we'll put them on all at the same time, so you've got a series of your Death Guard painting and your...
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Is that the...
That's 3 different flip paints on the wings.
Which ones were those? Were they the
3D glasses at the top, and I can't remember what 2 at the bottom.
That looks nice.
Yeah. Sorry about the not so great photo. I forgot to take a proper one, but I did the Keeper of Secrets last week live on Twitch. So if you are interested in keeping up with the hobby streams, follow us on Twitch. Make sure that you are following so that you see when we go live. We always stream on a Monday night unless something comes up, like when it was bank holiday.
Yeah.
And normally stream a game or more hobby during the week. And if Lucy's up to it on a weekend, we sometimes hobby stream as well or a game. But yeah, the Keeper of Secrets, fantastic model. I magnetised mine.
Right.
Ian says my middle name should be Magnet.
Yes.
So yeah, she will be on the channel very, very soon. She's doubled up as Shalaxi Hellbane as well.
Right.
The named one. There's another 5 Marines, but not quite as battered and weathered this time. So by the time, you shuffle them all around and they all fitting together.
I like the different plasma as well. You haven't gone the standard green or blue.
No, believe it or not, right, all the pink that you see there is Volupus pink contrast paint.
Right.
Yep. And then a lot of the edging and stuff that you see in here, like all this bone here, that was snakebite leather into skeleton horde.
Nice.
There's some plague bearer in there as well. So I did use some contrast. Everyone's like, yeah, contrast. It's good for certain things.
It's good for the smaller bits, not for the bigger bits.
It's another tool in your box. That's how I see it.
And I need all the tools I can get.
Now, this photo doesn't do the wing justice. Get a proper look at that.
Is that Morty's ring?
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice little...
But look at the bottom
yeah.
as well.
The silver, it's a silvery, greeny... I don't know if you're going to be able to see it very easily. Like a silvery, greeny through up into the...
It's quite hard to see without...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very effective close up.
Yes. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flip paint and then a blue and a silver. And of course I did it on both sides as well.
Yeah, nice.
And then I pin washed with Drucci Violet there. I've only done it on one side of the 4 sides in total. But yeah. Thomas has joined us over on YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in, Thomas. And Lucy says, I like them. Thank you very much. And then while I was bored yesterday, I did this. Again, part of this is contrast.
Yeah, but I know which bit is contrast.
Which bit?
Isn't it the green?
No.
Oh, I don't know which bit is contrast. I lied, people.
So this is Volupus pink on her chest. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is Leviathan blue, as is her leggings. And it's Shaiish purple on her boots. And that's Leviathan blue there as well. I did paint this Warpstone Glow and then I used Warp Lightning contrast over the top of the green and then just highlighted it up with Move Green. Lucy, I tried contrast paint on my Imperial Fist, still like the old way of painting. It's a very specific way. I think it's got a lot of uses. I don't think it works that great on Marines, right, because they've got a very flat surface. Now I think, Lucy, if you were to take the Ianding Yellow and put it on stuff like Eldar Guardians, it will come out quite well. I think Marines are way too flat for it. I also made some terrain. Have you watched that battle report yet?
I haven't seen anything. The wife's been and it's all the children.
Oh, what? I filmed a game of Tyranids versus Imperial Guard with Ali. This is one of the ones that is available on Patreon right now. And this won't be out on YouTube until about 10 days' time. There was more terrain than this. This was just the first set that I made up. But basically it was expanding foam, hot glue, and airbrush.
Nice.
I need to do a tutorial on that as well.
Yeah.
But
that
yeah.
Be useful. It's Nids, did you say?
Yeah.
See, now I will make sure I watch that because I like my Nids.
Yeah. Lucy's stuff. That's everything I've got done this month, you know, which that wasn't a lot, was it?
No.
This is Lucy's, though. She's done all of that herself. I have not helped her in the slightest.
That's a proper green as well.
Yeah. It's moot green, which is the really, really bright green, with bale tan green wash, which is like an emerald green wash as opposed to a dark one, and then highlighted back up with moot green again.
That's proper green. He's hulking out. He's changing.
Yeah. And there's our bikers. So she's done 3 of 10 bikes because she's working towards a 1750 list to take on the Death Guard. So I've got a 1750 list built and put together. She's got a 1750 list built and put together, and we're working on them. She's got one more big mech. That's a green skin W man. Yeah, it's
well cool.
It's that colour. It's moot green, washed with bale tan and highlighted back up with that. Bryn's just joined us on YouTube as well. So yeah, she needs to paint 7 more bikes and a big mech. Meanwhile,
10 bikes she's gonna have.
10 bikes altogether. One squad of 10 bikes. I have 6 more Marines, 5 characters, and Morty. So I've got to play catch up at the minute.
Does she fancy any of the trikes out of the speed freaks? You know, the scrapper jet and whatnot.
We're there. There we go. She has done more work on this since then. Like she's done teeth and the eyes and stuff on the guy. And we've actually done custom base because the base sizes for all these are really, really odd. And Terry doesn't actually sell them this size because there's only these 6 models got the base that size.
Right.
So when we got the Apocalypse bases from Terry, he sent us some spares. So you can see on there's like some cogs and some barrels and that, and then that's just sand on the top of there. So she still needs to paint the base up for that, but that's the Death Killer War Trike.
I like the purple mask. The dust mask.
It's Lucy. Come on, of course it's purple. And then there's a Killer Cans. Again with the bases from Terry, she's going to be weathering them up and adding some highlights and stuff as well. But the Killer Cans are magnetised.
Mr. Magnet.
Yeah, Mr. Magnet. We got Forbidden Power as well, and she painted the entirety of Forbidden Power in a day.
Wow.
So there's the Penumbral Spell Portal. There was them shards. I can't remember what they're called. But again, the Tufts of Grass from Serious Player.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
So if anyone is interested, we do have an affiliation with Serious Player. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can also purchase through them. The link is in the description for all of the other videos. But yeah, all of Lucy's death is done with these. She painted up Lucon. She painted up the bridge. She painted up the ghast, which is Nagash's head. And more! More! So you can actually see Terry's base is better here. Again, Lucy's, for the minute, she's just done silver and gold and washed the Agrax. That's all she's done for the minute. And we used the brown sprayer.
It's effective though, I mean, even just as is.
Oh yeah, she has to highlight the bases up and she's going to add some like weathering powder and some tufts of grass to these and stuff. But she did 30 grots. Technically there was more because that guy behind me's got quite a few stuck on him as well. So
right.
It was about 35 and we added some afterwards. These were done entirely with contrast, Craig.
They look good.
So this
that's the green one you were showing us earlier on.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Because obviously Lucy's diving headfirst into Legions of Nagash now.
Right.
So this is a Necromancer, Shage Purple, Black Templar, I want to say Dark Oath Flesh, Snakebite Leather, Blood Angel Red, Skeleton Horde, and Iandan Yellow. Same with this one. Apart from that's Neolac Oxide on the hands. But considering it's, you know what, she's really enjoyed painting with contrast.
Yeah.
Because it's not paint this, wash that, dry brush it again.
You can do it in one go, you can do a load in.
Yeah.
They're certainly making tabletop ready quicker.
She did 20 zombies in 2 hours.
They do look good as well. I was reading through the box earlier on.
And that's the Luke's APS dip and done base and stuff. So she has to clean the rim of the bases up. But I mean, this was her first ever go contrast. Because obviously she wasn't familiar with it. She just went straight in. Bang, I want to do this. I mean, look, the dark blue, it naturally hides itself, the dark green, the purple, and then most of the rest of it is just Skeleton Horde.
Yeah.
The zombies, she wasn't fussed about doing them, like, massively detailed. They die so quick.
Well.
but she did 20 of them in 2 hours. And then this is the start of the hex rates. That is purely Black Templar and Warp Lightning.
Contrast.
Yeah. That's it.
It looks effective though.
That's only 2 there. She's done 5 and she's done the riders and stuff as well. She's actually away this week though, so she hasn't took them with her to finish off. But I mean, the black, do you know what I mean?
It does. I mean, it looks like of the Ghostbusters, you know, when they've got the horse and carriage that runs through. It's that kind of black grey colour.
Yeah, absolutely. While she was doing Forbidden Power, she was like, Harry, I'm going to finish the rest of the Endless spells off. Apart from 2. And there's a reason why. But she did the Burning Head, she did the Emerald Life Swarm, she did the Malevolent Vortex, and she did the swords as well. Now,
here we go.
Here we go. Speed
Freak himself.
I did finish off, or almost finished, 10 Admech last night, and Lucy did 12 Poxwalkers entirely with contrast for me last night.
I'll have to have a bash at the contrast paints once I've got some new stuff.
There you go. You can have a look at them. Obviously, I haven't done the bases, which is why they're not on.
Purple belly buttons?
For stuff like that.
Purple belly buttons, people.
But for Poxwalkers, there's so much detail on them. I do think the contrast works for them.
Yeah, I wish we had contrast paint when I was doing the blooming Homer guns.
Yeah.
And the Jane Stalers. Oh, my life.
So, this is Ian's Mortarion.
That he's had a week.
Yeah, we gave him it like last week for his birthday. It's his birthday tomorrow?
I can't remember. I know it wasn't last
This weekend. No, it's his birthday on the 7th. So, a few of us chipped in, me, Craig, Lucy, Ray, Deacon and Rob. And we got Mortarion, and he built and painted them in a week because we're not going to see him before his birthday, so we handed that over to him. He painted Primaris Apothecary for his Red Scorpions, which we none of us have actually seen.
No, there's just odd ones we've seen.
Yeah, now in a game he sends a random picture of them.
Yeah.
Another Plague Burst Crawler, which he bought off Justin a few weeks ago.
Is that his third one now? Finally?
No, that's the second one. His third one turned up this week in Conquest.
Oh, so he's finally got it, because I know that's been a return.
Do you know what I've got over there as well?
Another one.
No, I've got 3.
3?
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I remember you telling us I'm getting the Repulsor when it arrives as well.
Are you?
Yeah, you said you were going to give us it because you like me so much.
Whoa, no.
Weather Drag.
So he's one of his eliminators for his Red Scorpions. Very, very nice. Gone for the typical tan coloured robe, which is really cool.
Oh.
Get this. It's Ian's dice tray.
Yeah, I remember him putting it on his
dice tray. Yeah. So if you've watched any of Ian's battle reports, you know how bad his... Like, my dice rolls are bad.
Yeah, he's not as bad as some days, but generally 99.9% of the time he rolls like...
abysmally.
Yes.
So he threatened his dice, bought some new ones, and then showed the new ones how he was punishing the old ones by putting them in the oven.
Yeah. Put them in the oven. Is he actually using it as a tray or something now? A painting tray or something?
I don't know. I hope he's still got it though. I think it's really cool.
It looks quite cool actually.
I might actually make one.
You'll probably burn the house down.
No, I've got halogen oven rights. I'm going to buy a round tray, fill it with dice, and just do it outside. And then I've got a dice tray.
Why not?
Yeah. Ollie, in the meantime, Mark B looks like he got quite a few 6s on that tray. It's the only time he ever did.
Most 6s he's ever had.
Ollie finished up the what's this called? Celestin Prime for Stormcast, and he is actually selling this.
Is he?
He is. He's put it for sale. Go and check out Broken Pallet Miniature Services on Facebook if you're interested in buying that. He's also been working on some commission. He's absolutely smashing out the Black Legion so fast. I don't even know how he's doing it. Like, I painted the trim on like 3 guys and I was like, I've had enough. He's also done some Havocs with las cannons. Reaper chain cannons, man. Done some Terminators as well. Oh god, more trim. So 1,000 Sun Sorcerer for his 1,000 Suns.
Oh, was that actually his, was it?
Yeah, that was his. These are his Minotaurs as well, so he's done some aggressors for them. Right, now we're moving on to the community stuff. This is Alex Brown's Jackal Alpha, which is the HQ of the Bikes for Gene Stealer Cult. but obviously it's not finished yet.
Yeah, it looks like he's upset a swarm lord or something he's had at lunch.
I love the weathering on the base and up the side of there. I still need to go and do all mine. And that poster.
Yeah,
fantastic touch of that man. And he's his Helverin. Wow.
I like that.
That is so nice, Alex.
I like his eye. I do like a red eye on it.
The red eye.
Aye.
You got pink eye. He's also been working on some more ultramarines as well. Again, look at the weathering and the blending on that, man.
I like the fact it's slightly darker as well. It's not the standout blue. It's that kind of what's the word?
Midnight.
Veterans.
How do you get photos? Join our Facebook group, and once a month we put a post up asking for pictures. Alternatively, you can email them in at the end of the month as well. So Alex has also been working on a Cyberwolf. Really, really nice this, because I think the fur is quite difficult to get right sometimes, so it's really nice. Bright red eye as well. Bazaar from Underdog Painting has been working on some Ultra Smurf infiltrators. Love the very, very fine shoulder pad highlight, and the blue is very nice, man. I like that a lot. B-Boy, who has learned to play on Twitch, he has been working on his Zangors. Absolutely love these models, and I wouldn't want to paint them.
No, I like the gems on that disc.
Yes.
The little red gems all the way around.
Yeah. He's been working on some Slanesh, not Fiends, Seekers. I've got another 10 of these to paint. I don't want to paint them.
Rather you than me.
Celeste. Fantastic model, and of course this is only Esk. Sil goes on top, who's the Herald. Right. It's a Demon Prince and a Herald in one model. So you get both the bonuses. But when they fight in combat, they count as 2 activations. Right. So you fight with one or the other of that model, and then you can go back. Bryn, Mr. Telemon. Mr. Telemon. This guy, right, the battle report that is going to be available at Patreon straight after this stream, actually. This guy.
Did well?
You'll have to watch it. No spoilers for 48 hours. James Warwick's no say so.
We'll put the mute button and tell us in.
I'll tell him after. And then we've got an eBay Rescue Land Raider. For his Custodes. Well. Very nice.
I do like a Land Raider, mind. I know the overcosted brat. I've got a.
You took one the other week as well.
I took one the other week against Custodes and
actually,
scared.
There's a battle report coming out this week. The one I filmed with Josh.
Yeah.
And Craig is actually on it. I was like, "You've got wheels!"
Yeah, I got wheels. Not a Land Raider. I've got a normal car. I don't drive around in a tank on out.
I love what Bryn does with his shoulder pads here. All of his shoulder pads are different coloured candy paints.
Right.
So obviously this one's like a candy turquoise. We've got one of his Allurus Custodian Shield Captains. This guy was an absolute weapon in that game as well.
Yeah.
Yes, Trajan Valorous.
Look at the beard.
Look at it. Trajan Valorous is an absolute monster.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he swings at strength 10 with that axe.
Him and Memphis could have a good fight.
Yes.
Apart from Memphis hasn't got him one button in mind.
Yeah, he's got 4x3 up. Yeah, but he doesn't have no damage. But he can fight again.
Well, a little bit of trickery in Memphis can.
Next up we've got Callum Howe, and Callum's been working on some Wild West Exodus stuff as well, so something vastly different to Games Workshop here. And I couldn't tell you what these minis are, but his work on them is absolutely superb. The blends and shades that he's got going on. I mean, look at the blend and the shade on that face, and then boils on the back. Absolutely outstanding work. I love the bases, like little pedestals, aren't they?
Chess. They look like a chess piece.
Yeah. This reminds me of the. Have you seen Coco?
A little while ago.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
It was such a sad film. Lucy cried.
Oh dear.
I nearly cried.
Oh dear.
Have you seen Toy Story 4 yet?
No.
You'll cry.
Oh.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Yeah, I love this guy. And then there is the money shot with all of the models for the whole warband that he's done. Fantastic work, Callum. Oh, there's one more.
Oh.
Next up, we've got Chris Wildman from The Unrelenting Brush. So another commission painter. Entirely contrast.
Really?
Yeah.
Beastmen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen Beastmen since, like, Age of Fantasy.
They're decent now. They're pretty decent. But yeah, all of that was done entirely with contrast. Lots of experimenting with contrast medium and stuff.
Looks good. The different colours on the leg there. The white highlights on the...
Yeah, it looks like he's gone in and still added some paint highlights and that, but all the flash
I like
stuff.
that effect, you know, the grey on his legs.
Mm-hmm. A white Admech Tech Priest.
Different.
Yeah, all of his Admech's in white as well, so really, really nice stuff. And then Belisarius Call. Absolutely, honestly, that model is so cool. I had so much fun painting mine. And I painted mine when it came out, like, a year and a half ago now. Hang on. It's June. Has 8th edition been out 2 years?
2017. Just, must have been.
Wow!
I started it back just as it came out.
2.5 years ago I painted him then. Ha! Ha! Dazzer! Yes!
It's a dragon.
It's a very large corn dragon.
Corn. Sigma.
Yeah, it's like...
I do like a dragon as well.
It's like 300 odd quid.
Ooh, ouch.
It's...
A beast.
Yeah.
Obviously.
When we went down to Warhammer World in May, back in May, for the May bank holiday, we were in there and Lucy was like, oh yeah, do you want that? I was like, yes!
He had a meal crisis over the dragon.
No, she was just like, oh, well, you'll have to save up in the morning. Liam Story, massive supporter of the channel as well. He's featured his Tau a few times in a couple of battle reports. Decided to pick up 3 of these bad boys with 4 burst cannons each.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, we were. They are brutal.
Yeah.
And then 2 piranhas as well. So fantastic stuff, Liam. Glad to see that you're expanding the Tau force. And hopefully we can get you back on the channel with some different Tau as well. Next up we've got Mark Burton. I love Mark's conversions. He is absolutely brutal. Daz didn't get any painting done because of it. I imagine so. It must have took you ages to build it, man. Anyway, these are from Mark. Mark, you'll have to tell us what they actually are, okay? I know what the models are. So it's half of a Crypt Flare or Horror with the base of an Admech Destroyer or Breacher. But what this counts as, I do not know, Mark. But that's absolutely brutal, man. And then we've got some Rust Stalkers as well. Oh, Brute for Renegade and Heretics Marauder Squad. Nice. Mark runs basically Heretic Guard.
Right.
Yeah. And they are the Marauders. Ah, right. Very, very cool. I love the Rust Stalker models. So cool. And there we go. There they are together. Absolutely good classic. That I love the noise thing on the Brutes as well. Michael Botterill, meanwhile, right? I don't know how. I didn't even save all the photos down for Michael. There was a lot. Like, Michael, I'm sorry I didn't showcase everything, but guys, there's a lot of stuff that Michael's gone through. This was a commission. There wasn't just 5. There was about 20 of them. Death Corps of Krieg.
Brave man.
He painted up his Apothecary from Conquest for his Blood Ravens. Do you know what? I had one since they came out and I still haven't painted it.
No?
No, the one from my Blood Angels.
I don't even think I've even contemplated putting one in this.
He's painted up the Shadespire Warband for the Kharadron Overlords. Such cool models. They just suck.
Isn't it such a shame? There's a few like that though.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Having some celebratory cake after my first proper gym session since I moved. Nice one, Stephen. And Talkomedes has just joined us. Hey, you guys.
Right.
Hope you're well, man. Plague Surgeon, which is the Death Guard Apothecary.
Yeah.
Again, came in Conquest. Mine is there, sprayed, waiting to be painted, because he's in my 2015... there.
Start again.
He's in my 1750 list to take on Lucy's Orcs. The Bell Guy. Don't know what he's called. And this is Michael's contrast painting, so he's used Plague Bearer here, along with Volupus Pink. and then done a couple of metallics at the top. Like I said, I think it has its uses, but I don't think it's the be-all and end-all. And I think the way Games Workshop pushed it is like, it's going to get all your armies painted.
I think when I get me a new army, I'll try just to contrast on it and say what it looks
Depends
like.
what you're painting, though.
Yeah,
I don't think it works for Marines.
No, it won't be Marines. It'll be Tau.
Flat surfaces again.
Well, I want to do them a different colour to what they normally are.
Oh, there you go. Duppy Man's just said, Noxious Blightbringer, Bell Guy.
All right.
Michael actually painted all 3 Khorne invocations and the terrain piece, but again, I've just downloaded these. These are really cool models, and Lucy painted mine. She said she really enjoyed them. Oh, there's the terrain. Such a cool terrain piece as well. All the Necromunda stuff. There was bulkheads and I think he's painted about 6 of them armoured containers as well.
Blimey.
Yeah. His Goliath gang, again, there was 10 or 15 models, but I'm just showing you 5 here. Absolutely love the Goliaths. I think they're so cool, man. He's painted up Kabulo. Oh, sorry, this is Michael Sharp. Wolf Wraith Studios. Go and check him out on Twitch, guys. Sharpie is an absolute legend, and he's been working on all sorts. So this is for his Blood Ravens. And then we've got a load of his Blood Ravens here. We've got the Primaris Lieutenant with Graveshoot that I gave him in exchange for some painting. We've got the other captain there somewhere, some intercessors. There's his Telemon conversion. Sharpie's actually watching as well. No worries, Sharpie, man. Go and give him a sub on YouTube as well. He started doing quite a few nifty little videos, which are quite quick and fun. Tutorials and reviews and stuff as well. But nevertheless, his Blood Ravens are looking nice. He's primarily doing them for Kill Team, but at the rate he's gone, I wouldn't be surprised if he starts doing some sort of 1,000 point games and stuff as well. Tyranids, he's also got his Tyranids for Kill Team. He did originally paint these up with a dark blue carapace, but he's gone back and redone them in bone. And you know what? They look absolutely...
They look good with that, actually, the red.
You've got a Warhound on the way. What? A Warhound.
Proper, like a Titan Warhound.
Or an Adeptus Titanicus Warhound.
And Chaos do get quite a lot of good terrain there.
Roger from Operation Mad Dog. If you do speak German, go and check him out. He does do some stuff in English though.
Yep.
What, a little one or a...
Oh, the big boy. Oh,
wow. That's awesome, man. You have to bring it around and take on Ian's.
Ian, yeah.
Roger's painted all sorts up here, right? I have no idea what half of this stuff is.
No, he paints a lot of stuff.
He plays a lot of different games as well. Talkomedes, you probably know what half of this is, as Duppy Man probably will, and maybe Wolf Wraith actually. But nevertheless, Roger is absolutely smashing this out this month. I know what this is. This is Fallout.
Yeah.
The Fallout miniature game.
I thought I recognised the dude.
And then there's the Survivors. Absolutely fantastic stuff there, man. No idea what these are. Look like some D&D minis. I suspect Sharpie.
Things.
Yeah.
Spiders. Yeah, your missus doesn't like that, does she?
No. I've got an Arachnarok up there.
Right.
In a box. And I'm not allowed to get it out while she's here.
You know what? You should put it on the table and forget about it one day and see if she notices.
No. My life would not be worth living if I did that.
I'd be cruel. I'd put it over some stuff so she moves it. And
I don't know what this guy is, but it's so cool.
Is he a tree man? He looks like a tree man. Is it not Lord of the Rings or something?
No, I think that's too big to be Lord of the Rings. It's hard to get a gist of the scale.
Minis.
Really, really cool stuff, man, Roger. And some worms.
Okay.
Do you know what that reminds me of?
Are you allowed to say it on this channel?
Yes.
Alright.
Tremors.
Yes.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Next up we've got Paul Spuddy Shaw. Paul works on all sorts of Heresy Space Marine chapters, right? And like every month he's got a new army. I don't know whether he keeps them all or whether he trades them, but nevertheless this is a start of yet another army. His White Scars, look at that Sakaran Venator.
Venator,
Yeah, no sponsons on there, but that Venator cannon is brutal in like 7th editions. Talkomedes has joined us over on
Twitch? No.
YouTube. Yeah. Guys, make sure you follow us on Twitch because we will be doing hobby stream after we've had a break after this. And that's where we do most of our hobby streams. But there we go. There's some more of his stuff. We've got some White Star Bikers.
You're definitely brave to paint the white though.
Oh yeah, white.
It looks good.
I did me towel white. And Stephen, when he did have his towel, all of his was hand painted white. Brutal.
That's why I'm
Speaking of Stephen,
yeah, he's got the golden boys.
yeah, he sold all of his towel and then bought the golden boys, and these are really, really nice, mate. It's nice that there's 3 sort of Custodes armies that are kind of appearing on the channel.
Yeah, yeah.
Bryn's gone for the I forget what his colour scheme is, but they're all like black and dark grey. Ray's, who I use, has gone for bronze.
Yeah.
Stephen's gone for bright gold. So, you know, if there is, you know, an overlap of Custodes on the channel, at least there's 3 different colour schemes.
And of course there's Deacon as well. He's bringing along his he's getting some of the bigger bits to go with his stuff.
And then of course the Blood Angels, there's you, there's me, there's Ray, there's Stephen. Who else is a Blood Angel player?
My Phil.
Oh yeah.
My cousin.
Yeah.
But then we've got a few Tyrion players as well.
Yeah.
We've got a nice selection. That's got to be bolt action.
It is.
German, maybe?
Finnish, probably.
Finnish?
I think that's what Stephen's been working on.
Right.
Ian, when he actually pulls his finger out and gets his bolt action painted, is going to attempt some bolt action battle reports with Stephen. That's going to be really, really hard for me to edit because I have no clue how to play bolt action.
To be fair, I've seen a couple of battle reports and they're not that long. They're nowhere near as long as a 40k one, so you might find them not as difficult as you think. Totally different game aspect though. Yeah.
So Stephen ploughing through his bolt action stuff. I know he plays a lot on a Sunday up at Blythe Wall Games. Cannon.
It's not the Howitzer, I don't think.
My historical knowledge is like.
I would like to have a go, but I've got too much 40k I want to do.
What's that?
A tank.
No shit.
I know a Sherman tank, and that's about it.
That's no Sherman.
I don't think so.
Is it a Tiger?
I am not the Encyclopedia Britannica of Google.
And there we go. Some Blood Angels.
Some proper ones.
Roger's actually
Finns.
just joined us. Finns, yeah, definitely Finns.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Stephen smashing out more Blood Angels.
Yeah, I've got 7. I can't get away with it. The Hellblasters, they're so good, but then I just cannot seem to get them to work properly.
I don't think they're good. I disagree.
2 damage. I was running a castle of 5 Hellblasters, 4 Devastator missile launchers, which work quite well, but I think there's too many things you can use for the points. 5 of them's 165 points. You know, you're looking at a Redemptor or
for that value, I much prefer the Inceptors because you can deep strike them upfield where your smash captain is, and they can't get shot off the board turn 1. Roger, sorry for being late with stream myself. No worries, dude. We literally just passed your stuff as well.
Yeah.
Both Mark and Talkomedes say it's a T-34.
Right.
Finn's nicked them from the Soviets. Look very similar from that angle.
Fair enough.
Yep. He's also doing some Venatari.
Is it Steve still?
This is Steve still, yeah. I've pinned 6 of these up for Ray. I love the models. Bryn's got 3 of them.
Yeah, I saw him play with his.
Really, really cool. I don't know. The fast-moving Custodes, basically. They're decent.
It'll be situational like everything else, I suppose.
Yep.
Whoa, look at that blue.
Stewie Bell. He's been working on his non-metallic metals. This is outstanding stuff. I can't even comprehend doing NMM. Or Stephen says it's an IS-1. I think the wings are too thick. They are quite thick, yeah.
Oh, are we talking about the
yeah, for the Venatari. I think it's because of the resin, whereas if you look at the sanguinary guard wings, they're not actually that thick, are they?
No.
Next up, we've got Stu Fours. Stu has helped us out quite a lot recently, selling us stuff cheap mainly.
Right.
So I bought some Space Marines off him, and he gave us the Legion of Nagash book.
Nice.
So then Lucy was like, "Ooh,
happy days."
Oh, I've already got like 3,500 points. because a lot of it doubles over from Flesh Eater and stuff.
Oh, that's alright.
So the Zombie Dragons and the Terrorgeists double over. The Crypt Flayers count as Vargeists. She had the Necromancer anyway, and she had Nagash.
Nice.
And I have no problem doing this, right? But Zombicide comes with about 40 zombies. They're on 25mm bases.
Oh.
That's the normal size base.
Yeah.
So she's just going to paint them and go, oh, there's my zombies. There we go.
Why not?
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Excuse Beastmen. So he started making work on this squad, but he went to the UK Games Expo the other month and picked up all of these mountain and cave trolls from Atlantis Miniatures. And he showed me the size of them. The guys at the back, Craig, are about that big.
Ooh.
Like as big as my head from that angle.
That's some size.
That's what she said.
Oh. No.
Dragon Ogres. Yeah! I love Dragon Ogre models, man. I kind of want some, but I don't really want to expand my chaos any further in Sigmar. I like me destruction. And they should be destruction, but they're not.
Right.
Tom Downs has been working on some black powder.
Black powder.
That's tiny.
Yes, I've actually played a game of black powder. It was
Have
quite
you?
good fun. Yeah, the guy in near where I live.
Thomas is a massive Gene Stealer cult fan. Like he's just constantly sending pictures. Isn't he?
Shout!
He's like, I painted this, I painted this, I painted this. I'm
He
like,
does love his.
I don't know how you can paint this much, Thomas. However, although Lucy's away all week, she's took the contrast paints with her.
Oh sure.
Yes,
Oh.
to paint them 40 zombies.
Ah.
But when she gets back, I'll be stealing them.
For.
Gene Stealer cult acolytes. You know how Lawrence likes to run 60.
Yeah.
I have 25 painted.
Right.
Give me a couple hours.
I should make your day much better.
Much better. Ollie's just tuned in.
Ollie.
All right, Ollie, we've just shown off all your stuff, actually. Yeah, if anyone is interested in that Celestin Prime, if it's still for sale, get in touch with Ollie. Yeah, Thomas's stuff, he's painted it in a very, very similar colour to his High Fleet as well. And you can see he's been absolutely smashing it out this month. So much stuff. That model is fantastic. I just painted mine as well. And there we go, there's his Broodlord along with some Neophytes as well. Will Sears next up has been working on this. This is also for sale. So if you're in the community group, have a look at that. Sentinel, magnetised, but look at all that chipping and weathering, man. That's all painted on. Look at how he's done it light and then done the black chipping on the inside. That attention to detail is absolutely outstanding, man. Mark, kind of tempted by two of them Apocalypse Orc boxes plus the Stomper one. 4k points worth of... Wow. Do you know what, Mark? If it wasn't for the fact we already had 9 killer cans and 2 big mechs, we probably would have gotten the Orc one.
It does look pretty cool, that Orc box set, mind.
Yeah, but like I said, we literally just bought a big mech and bought 3 killer cans. So, I mean, that cost us like nearly 50 quid.
And I mean,
and we could have gotten them. We could have gotten the Apocalypse box off Justin for 80.
How many killer cans in the box?
6. 2 Death Dreads and a big mech and a Pain Boy. But not when I've already got. I couldn't warrant buying more.
Not unless you plan on running a mech army, pure mech army.
Lucy does like the killer cans.
They are quite nasty. I came
if you
across
build them in big squads, they're very nasty. Yeah,
and they're not that expensive, are they? Points.
52 with a rocket and a saw.
Yeah, I mean they are nasty and they're quite durable as well.
Yeah.
They give a Dreadnought a good run for its money.
But that's it, guys. That is the last of it. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are gonna probably raid somebody, so I'm gonna have a look and see who's online. But I just want to say a massive thank you to all of the Patreons that have supported the channel, everybody who's donated towards the new computer, and of course make sure you are following on both Twitch and YouTube so that you can... I'm about to blast your ears off. No, I'm not. So that you can see all of the updates for the Dark Artisan Open, because unbelievably, it's 6 weeks away, Craig. 6 weeks. Like, I am terrified now. at how close it actually is. It's scary.
Yeah. Definitely come around very quickly.
But yeah, me and Craig are going to take a bit of a break, and then we'll be back on Twitch shortly, where we're going to be painting up lots of terrain.
Yay!
For the Dark Artisan Open, and basically talking crap.
For a couple of hours anyway before I get summoned.
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching, guys. We are going to raid Electric Eve, who is M. Durant, who used to do all the Games Workshop painting tutorials.
Sweet.
Before Mr. Two Thin Coats. So we are going to head over there. Like I said, guys, make sure you follow us on Twitch. The hobby stream will be exclusive to Twitch. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
See ya.